Before the hunger for knowing, before the first rune was carved, there stood Yggdrasil, the world tree, whose roots drank from 3 wells and whose crown brushed the vault of stars. Its bark was older than memory, its sap the blood of creation itself. In the hush between the 9 realms, where Asgard's golden halls gleamed above, and Niflheim's mists coiled below, the tree held all things in balance. Fire and ice, light and shadow, life and death, all threaded through its boughs like breath through a living body. And in that watchful stillness, one among the Aesir grew restless. Odin Allfather, son of Bor, slayer of Ymir, shaper of Midgard, sat upon Hlidskjalf, his high seat, and saw all the world spread beneath him. He saw the giants sharpening their blades in Jotunheim. He saw the Norns weaving fate at Urd's well. He saw the serpent coiled in the deep, and the wolf straining at his chains. He saw the threads of Weird pulling taut, and he knew sight alone was not enough.
I see the surface of things. I see the now. But the runes hold the shape of what is, what was, what must be. They are the language of the cosmos, written before the first word was spoken, and I do not know them.
His ravens, Hugin and Munin, thought and memory, perched upon his shoulders, silent as stones.
The runes are not given, Allfather. They are earned, and the price is steep.
Then I will pay it.
And so, beneath the great ash, where its roots twisted into the dark earth, and its branches held the sky, Odin came alone. No warriors attended him. No songs were sung. He bore Gungnir, his spear, never missing, always true, and with it he pierced his own side.
A sacrifice, myself to myself.
He bound himself to the world tree with cords of sinew and will, hanging in the void between root and sky. No food touched his lips, no water wet his tongue. The wind howled through the branches, cold as the breath of Niflheim. The sun rose and set, and still he hung, silent, suffering, seeking. Days bled into night. His body weakened, his vision blurred. The realms spun around him, Asgard's light, Midgard's green, Helheim's shadow, all merging, all distant. Pain became his only companion, and in that pain, clarity began to sharpen. On the 3rd night, the Norns appeared at the base of the tree, their faces veiled, their hands weaving.
He seeks what cannot be taken.
He gives what cannot be returned. He will become what he fears.
They did not look up, they did not speak to him. They wove, and the threads of his fate pulled tighter. On the 6th night, the serpent Nidhogg gnawed at the roots below, and Odin heard its hiss, a whisper of entropy, of endings.
Even gods rot, Allfather. Even trees fall. Not yet.
On the 9th night, as the stars wheeled overhead and the void pressed close, Odin's sight turned inward. The world fell away. The tree fell away. There was only darkness, and then light. The runes! They blazed before him, not carved in wood or stone, but etched into the fabric of existence itself. Each one a key, a law, a truth. Fehu, the cattle, the wealth that flows. Uruz, the aurochs, the primal strength. Thurisaz, the thorn, the giant's threat. Ansuz, the breath, the god's word. On and on, 18 in all, then 24. Each one a door, each one a cost.
I see them. I see them.
He reached, not with his hand, but with his will, and seized the runes. They burned into him, searing mind and marrow. Knowledge flooded through him, the secrets of shaping, of binding, of unmaking. The power to heal and to curse. The power to see the threads of fate and, perhaps, to pull them. And then, he fell. Odin crashed to the roots of Yggdrasil, gasping, broken, reborn. The cords that bound him snapped. Gungnir clattered beside him. For a long moment he lay still, the runes still burning behind his eyes. Then, slowly, he rose.
I have paid the price. I have drunk from the well of suffering. And now, I know.
He pulled Gungnir from the earth, and the spear hummed with new power. The runes were his now, carved into his soul, woven into his breath. He was no longer merely Odin, the All-Father, the warrior king. He was Odin the Terrible, the Wise, the Wanderer. He was the god who had looked into the abyss and claimed its secrets. But wisdom once gained cannot be unlearned. And the runes whispered to him of what was to come, the wolf's jaws, the serpent's coils, the fire that would consume the world.
I see it. Ragnarok. The twilight. The end.
He looked up at Yggdrasil, its branches swaying in the wind, and knew the tree would stand, even when the gods fell. The runes would endure even when the worlds burned. And until that hour, he would use what he had learned. He would prepare. He would fight. Now, in the high halls of Asgard, Odin sits upon Hlidskjalf, his one eye, the other given to Mimir's well, gazing across the 9 realms. The runes are his to command, his to teach, his to bear. He is feared by giants and honored by men. He is the god who paid for wisdom with pain and became fearsome because of it. But the threads of fate pull ever tighter. The wolf grows. The serpent stirs, and the fire waits, patient and hungry, at the edge of all things.
Let them come. I have seen the end, and I will meet it with open eyes.